What's going on, Unfazed crew? Today I'm in Jamestown, Virginia, the settlement of Jamestown. James has a town and he didn't even tell us. And I'm here with alanhimmm. Hey. So very excited. This is where it all started. The whole American shindig. It really started here. And this is a place I always wanted to come to, and I always thought, oh, it's a place I'll get to someday. This is like a, you know, when I'm an old man type thing. But I guess the day is today. I'm officially an old man, and I'm here in Jamestown, and I'm very excited. And yeah, let's go see what it's all about. Oh, this is impressive. Quite the monolith. Look at this.
1507, Jamestown began the expansion overseas of the English-speaking peoples, Commonwealth of Virginia, the United States of America, the British Commonwealth of Nations.
Okay, so this is just like a marker.
At Jamestown began. Oh, that's what began at James. I'm a retard.
No, you're not.
At Jamestown began.
Well, maybe a little bit. This is where Spider-Man climbs up to the top. Very impressive. How high do you think you could get? I feel like if we really had to, if you were really careful and had good shoes, you could make it to the top. I wouldn't risk it, but if someone was like a rock climber, you know,
yeah,
you'd be fine.
I don't think you can make it 5 steps.
It's impressive. It's like the size of a 4-story building, maybe 5. Very cool. Oh, Jimmy. Hey man, don't mind me. Here's Alan's traditional Powhatan tribe hut.
Welcome to my home. Come on in.
On this episode of Powhatan Cribs. Oh, it smells really good in here. Oh my gosh. Wow. It smells like like smoky, fresh cooked bacon. Like it smells really good. Just like and like cedar. It smells really good. Wow. Oh, this is great. Well, found my new place. I think this is the chief's house. You can hear the children being sacrificed. You know, I kind of expected a little bit more from the chief's place. It's a little, I don't know, I almost feel like I preferred the other one. The other one seemed a little more cozy. Here's where he,
bigger bag.
Yeah, here's where he'd lay down with the ladies and the farm animals. Yep. Oh. I'm like hesitant to touch it. Oh God. It's a wolf pelt. That bothers me. Oh my God, look at the babies. They don't move much. Oh. Hogan. What do you think, Alan?
It's good. It's really good.
So far, the first one's my favorite, but this is probably my second favorite.
This is good.
This one seems cozy.
A little primitive. You know what I mean?
This would be a great camping spot. Come out here, have a campfire, toast some marshmallows, talk about the good old days, tea trading. So it's raining right now, but very, very slightly, just little spits. So I hope they don't freak out and make us go inside. I would hate that. I'd go in the little hogan. I would live peacefully, undisturbed. It's very Rambo out here. Look at that. Now that's a fence. And that's lightning. Or thunder, whatever. Same thing.
Oh, that's tunnel.
See, the kid knows. I don't know. I just got to say, as a fan of history, like, this is exciting. Like, this is like the historic Disneyland, you know? What do you think, Alan? Alan loves him some history.
I do like history. You know, this whole settlement thing. It's all right. Not much importance to it. I don't know. The whole point of this is, I don't even know why I'm here, honestly.
Look at this. Wow. There she blows. The Susan Constant.
Oh, it was actually commissioned.
The Susan Ross Foundation. That's exciting. Look at this guy, he's a real pirate. There he is. There he is. Up we go. Oh, this is awesome. Ah, classic. Well, here's a peek at the ship very quickly. I don't see any lightning. You're being overly cautious. Annoying.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, lots of lightning up there, huh? What the frick?
I don't understand what.
I don't see the danger. Kind of ridiculous. I don't think we're gonna make it.
She made the right call. She really did.
She's just looking out for us. Oh my God, look at these ominous skies. Oh God. Oh, the danger. The danger. Man, look at those horrible lightning-filled skies, guys. Well, at least we get a minute to go through Jamestown, James Fort.
Settlers built for protect themselves from raids, blah, 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 blah.
Folks, please don't take time to read that. Head on up to the museum galleries. We are closing out the outdoor areas because of the possibility of lightning strikes.
Okay. Ridiculous.
I don't like his fucking attitude.
I don't see any lightning at all.
I don't like this.
I know he's just doing his job, but it's silly. Look how clear it is. Can't even enjoy it. Well, I'm still gonna record.
Yeah, that's right.
This is pretty sweet, though. I just hate the fear that they have of non-lightning.
Potential.
I could understand if it was like really coming down, but that's kind of stupid.
I don't know what they're scared it's gonna strike. This is all wood.
Well, if anyone from the Jamestown Museum is watching, that's quite the stupid knee-jerk reaction. Like, chill. Chill. I will say on a positive note, if you can see through all the rain and lightning, it's very lush and green. Very beautiful. Lots of squirrels. There it is. One more look. One more look. Well, at least we got to walk through it. We can say we went through it. They're like teachers at an elementary school. Oh, the potential of rain, rainy day schedule. Let's follow Alan in the bathroom, guys. You can get a real history lesson. So from now on, for the rest of my life, whenever I think of Jamestown, there will be just a slight irritation with the people running the show here. Just a little bit. But like I was telling Alan, that discomfort, that annoyance, that's a taste of what the colonists experienced here with the disease and famine. We're experiencing it right now, the unpleasantness.
Yep.
This is the Jamestown door. And it's where colonist Kramer would come in and out 186 times on the Jamestown TV show.
We're 10 miles from Jamestown. By that time, population of Virginia had grown from blah blah to blah blah.
You look lonely. She can fix that.
Women like me are restricted, even more so than why? Because we are a threat to the male established order. Never mind. I still manage my own.
Oh,
business,
jeez.
and I have out.
Let me tell you about a special boy. Not him. Him.
had the same opportunities as me. Most are enslaved their entire lives and live crammed together in plantation houses like this one. But in 1665, I finally became a free man.
You look lonely. Well, I definitely think this is built better than the Hogans out there, or whatever you call them.
You know, slaves actually had it pretty good.
Could it be? Who is that?
So we meet again.
Came a long way to see you, Bisbee. Quite the dapper hat.
What about those?
Marshmallows?
No, the silk. Like you make silk out of them. Like from silkworms or something.
Silk Road. You know what those were used for? Just look cozy. Look at that sword. It's awesome.
You see are typical of the possessions owned by middle-class Virginians at this time.
A middle-class
We
Virginia.
know this from archaeology and from historical documents called probate inventories.
Very nice.
These are lists made of persons' goods
Ooh, musket.
and dies. Notice the long-handled object lying on the bed.
At what point did it go from musket to actual rifle, you know? Someone educate me, please. Ooh, look at this. Very cool. That's gonna be our lunch.
This framed structure represents the late 17th century home of a Virginia Indian family. They are no longer living.
King Charles III looks like he was a founding member of Thin Lizzy. William III was in Megadeth. Lever action. This musket's for you. Wow, look at that. You've chosen wisely. These objects both symbolize political power that would not be uncommon in the households of elite Virginia colonists. Imagine digging that up in your backyard. Let's use it as a coffee table. This belongs in a museum. Oh, wait.
Fake news.
It's a good-looking woman. What do you think, Alan?
Yeah.
Culture and craft.
I feel like there's probably some energy connected to these things, huh?
When important African people die, the
Here's the ducking chair. This is where we put people if they don't like and subscribe. It's depressing. It's a real picture of Pocahontas.
Pocahontas has been depicted.
Well, this is really important because Alan actually wrote a thesis on cultural appropriation. So this is kind of like something you're pretty familiar with.
Yeah, I am. I agree mostly with what they're saying, but I can't talk about it. It makes me sad.
This is a great picture right here. Great painting. Pocahontas informs John Smith of a conspiracy. Now apparently they never met, which is wild. This is great. Look at this. Nice. This is awesome right here. You got the Tin Woodsman's hands. Wow, archaeological tacit fragments. Oh, this is fascinating. Military equipment. Wow, look at this. Gorgeous. Hello. Wow. These are nice rugs. Oh, Thurman. Thurman ZZ Top boy. This man was styling. Look at him. I mean, aside from the thingy around the neck. Very stylish. I like the beard. This is very dark, I can't see this. Wax seal of King James I. That's great. Stone coat of arms, King James VI of Scotland. It's like looking in a mirror, isn't it, Alan?
Let me tell you about this guy. Not good. He's not a good guy.
What'd he do? Yeah, personal hygiene was probably quite questionable. So Alan was just saying.
I look at him and I just can smell him through the painting.
Yeah. Kind of cheesy, I feel like. And
Yeah.
musty. This guy was actually in One Direction for a brief time, and they kicked him out. This is great. This has ye olde Renaissance Festival vibes. How fun. Oh, wow. Quite sophisticated. This is a far cry from the Jamestown huts. Man. They didn't have bay sushi though. Here's where I'd get all my writing done. Right there. This is very similar to how men live today, myself included. I feel like we're being watched. To Senekomaka.
Say that 10 times fast, am I right? That's a book.
Yeah, I got distracted. I caught the fish, and then I didn't know what to do with the fish. So I stared at the fish. After I caught the fish, I didn't know what to do with the fish. Before Jamestown, people lived in footballs. Paramount chief of the Powhatan. Legend. He was in a punk band. Well, we've just entered Hogwarts now. Wasn't expecting this, but I'm cool with it. These are quite the dapper gents, weren't they? And ladies. Oh wow, look at that. Coming to America too.
Also, look, where can we put this?
Yeah.
Jamestown.
Yeah, that's the place. Seems like something that would be like in a theater around here. And now one of the most important parts of the settlement, the gift shop. This is period accurate. Okay, so just again, I'm going to clarify. This is the Jamestown Settlement Museum. Just saying. Of course, you got to have your Wakanda Forever Funko Pops. Because it's really what this historical site's all about.
Does honey need longer?
Nice. That sounds good.
That sounds really good.
What I find funny is like Jamestown magnet, made in China. Just, I don't know, it says a lot, doesn't it?
Nothing like a Caucasian woman.
Here's how the colonists did their cocaine. I gotta say, one of the most underwhelming gift shops. So I asked the person at the front desk how far away Plymouth Rock is. I thought it was maybe like 10-minute walk. It's in Massachusetts. We're in Virginia, so different state.
Way off, way off.
I learned something new. So just for reference, they're keeping everyone inside because of the fear of lightning. Just just want to show you guys what it looks like outside right now. And just how it's
The potential. Okay, they're keeping us safe. And I, for one, am grateful they're doing their jobs. Quit your bitching.
And then I saw him. He just wants to come into the museum. He heard there's potential for lightning strikes, so he's freaking out. Let me in.
I'm a little hard on this lightning strike stuff.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
It's ridiculous.
She's done this a million times. Oh, because he probably would come in, wouldn't he?
Oh.
Oh, a snake!
He's a slinky one. Or she. This snake has a voracious appetite for history. All right, so that concludes our look at the Jamestown settlement. Man, that was underwhelming as shit.
Yeah, it was underwhelming. You know, I just feel bad for the poor Indians and the Africans and the white man.
Cool to come here, but it's really one of those things to kind of check off your list of things to see in the U.S. And glad we came here, but it really sucked that they had such a knee-jerk reaction to the potential of lightning strikes. Like, look how freaking clear it is right now. It's so clear. And still, we double-checked. We're like, hey, can we go back outside? Can we see the rest of the Jamestown settlement? No. Too much threat of imminent lightning, apparently. Doesn't make any sense. Totally stupid. Yeah, one thing I will say, though, is the girl at the front desk, I forget her name, but she was super sweet. She gave us a return pass, but it's kind of an inconvenient thing to come back and do it again, right? But yeah, it's just weird because it's like super clear today, and that was shitty. So I have a little bit of a grudge against the Jamestown people running the show, at least. But yeah, we came, we saw, we colonized. But yeah, it was something to see, and we got to see it for like, I don't know, a couple minutes, and we had a cheeseburger. So that's about it.
Yep, that is it.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and remain unfazed. Man, I hope this doesn't suck. So it looks like they've got a whole like picnic outdoor food truck setup and like a brewery up here. So we're gonna go check it out, see what it's all about. This is some rock. It's like a butterscotch rock. Slug bug, no slug backs. I talked to the owner of the Beetle there. He said it's a 1968. Very nice.
You have 5 seconds.
Okay.
Tell me who was president in 1968.
1968. Lyndon B. Johnson.
3, 2.
Gerald Ford?
I don't know.
I think it was Lyndon B.
I'm gonna
Johnson.
look it up.
I think it was Johnson.
Oh, wow.
Was it?
You know your presidents.
It was LBJ?
You know your history.
It was Kennedy.
Very good, kid. You know your history.
It was Kennedy, then it was Lyndon B. Johnson, then it was Ford, then it was, or no, I'm sorry. Then it was Nixon, then it was Ford, then it was Jimmy Carter.
And Reagan.
Then Reagan, then Bush, then Bill Clinton. Let's look in the old brewery. See what's going on. Oh, sorry, bud. Very nice. I'd like to own a boat someday. Well, actually, I'd like to have a friend with a boat. That way I get all the fun and no responsibility.
The 2 best days when you own a boat: the day you buy it, the day you sell it.
Now, this is something I've never seen before, and this is something they should have everywhere, especially in Arizona. Look at that, free sunscreen machine. I hope it's sunscreen.
Yeah.
Cool car.
Thanks.
So cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your car?
It's my dad's.
Badass, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, so Alan's at the Take a Book, Leave a Book mini library with a beer in hand. Alan, what are you reading?
The Journey of a Humpback Whale. A book I can really relate to. Me and the humpbacks have a lot in common.
Nice. Definitely lazy days. I wonder how long this thing's been here. I'm gonna guess like 5+ years. Like Alan said, it's growing a tree in the back there, look. Crazy.
You can probably look it up. Right there, look it up.
This is the dry dock graveyard. That one's definitely seen better days too.
I wonder who owns these.
Don't know. The Opal Lee too. I feel like someone was living in there for a while. Maybe they still are. I don't know. Interesting.
If I had a boat, I would name it Mr. Lomax.
It's beautiful. Yeah, I would definitely name it Bernie's Weekend. Or Weekend at Bernie's 2.
My aunt is very sick. School has a bell.
That is cool.
Want to see some lunch?
Not really. You know, in Weekend at Bernie's, well, not Andrew McCarthy, but the other guy, when he's trying to hook up with that chick, and he's at his parents' house, and his dad comes down, and then he like pretends that he's his butler. Remember?
Which movie?
Weekend at Bernie's. And then the dad comes down. He's like, "That's my butler." The guy who played the butler, that was actually his dad, in real life was the director of the movie. Fun fact. I'll have to look, but I think that was Ted Kochev, I think, directed it. I don't know.
So General Washington. Okay, so this.
Okay. Lieutenant General Rochambeau, French Army. Okay, and then you got George Washington. Wow, I gotta say, they did not do the best job with these. They're not the worst, but they're not the best. They look a little like elementary school art project. Kind of scary. But I respect it. Respect the Washington, of course. Not the best statues, though.
From the firing position, they drop to prime and load. And the first command of the exercise is half-cock fire lock. That puts the weapon into a safety position. It's not going to fire during the loading process. Fire! And there you go. That is how this weapon is loaded and fired.
And here's where Alan would have been, getting his brandy and whiskey rations. I'd get the beer. I wonder what the C beer is, what the C stands for.
Craft beer?
Oh, maybe. Fun. Oh.
This is a middle class house, so these people are living a pretty comfortable life, but they're by no means wealthy. When they get up in the morning, they're going to go out and work the farm. They own enslaved people. They're going to work alongside those folks. But they have a really nice house to come home to in the evening when they're done. It's obviously a bedroom, but because of that plaster on the wall, that makes that a pretty special room. So, dining room, work room, down here.
I want to kind of hustle through it. Hello there.
Hi.
How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. We're kind of just powering through real quick, so we want to see all the museums. So.
Oh, I totally get
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
but-
this is the kitchen. You're welcome to go through the garden just out there.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all stopping by.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what a nice garden this would be to have. This is where I would have my carrots, my onions, my beets. Yeah, if you weren't getting shot at with muskets, this was probably pretty nice. Pretty good. Is this where you sleep? Oh,
It's
it's
cozy.
so nice.
It's pretty cozy in here.
It was probably really nice when it was cold and snowy out.
Yeah, the
Come
fire.
in, you got your fireplace. Have a bowl of schloopy soup.
Some delicious shower.
There's Mr. Washington. A little history on the statue, if you want to read it. The original action figure. Karate chopping action.
And his grave.
Yeah, we went to Alexander Hamilton's grave in New York and we didn't even know it. We just walked into the cemetery and there he was. Nice guy. John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin. Abigail Wolcott Ellsworth. She was a busty woman and very tall. A little scary. Take the bread, take it. It isn't much. King Louis XVI. What is that, the 16th? Louis the 16th? Oh. Ben Franklin, big fan. He was really cool. A chilly evening with the boys. Good times. Thomas Jefferson. He was a tall fella. These must have been very uncomfortable outfits. Very itchy, very woolly. I mean, it's really humid here and warm, especially in the summer, so these guys are probably sweating their balls off. I'm really surprised they didn't implement masks sooner for like scare tactics, if that's what they were all about. Like you think they would have had like creepy masks instead of silly hats, you know? And like cooler uniforms, like tank tops and better shoes and then just creepy masks.
Yeah, that does seem very inefficient.
Yeah, it just blows my mind that like they didn't have, I mean those look like kind of like shorts, but they had the big socks up. It's just really strange. You think
Yeah, it doesn't seem
practical.
Yeah, for
Yeah. You think you would have had shorts and t-shirts like 500 years earlier.
fighting style.
Yeah, super inefficient.
Dress shoes on the battlefield.
Oh my God, they probably hated it. I'm sure a lot of them just, you know, took off as much clothes as they could get away with and fought like that because it would have been so uncomfortable in the summer. Oh, the Declaration. Something our country loves to ignore these days. Declaration of Independence broadside. Broadside of a barn. This is actually really interesting. So colonists learned of the Declaration through publicly posted broadsides, aka posters like this one. Imagine seeing this broadside posted at your local tavern. What would be your reaction? So it's like kind of like a secret word of mouth type thing, a grassroots operation. That's interesting. Never thought of that. Artillery of the American Revolution. Very uncomfortable helmets. Swords and muskets. Swords and muskets, boys. There's my boys, Leo and Marky.
Trying to see if it would light up.
I saw it light up earlier.
Yeah, it was. Invasion of Canada.
These come to life at night. There we go. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt!
See on your wall at night.
Yeah. See, that's what I was hoping to see in the fields last night, in the battlefields. Oh, there's the ghost of Alan. Oh, guys, hey, come on, what are you doing? What? So I'm thinking this is Patrick Henry because it's not labeled. There he is. There he is. These guys definitely come alive at night. I've been working so hard, day in and day out. And all I got was this giant piece of poo. How's it going, Royal Ugly Dudes? Oh, John Locke. So here's a mini rant. So look at this. So John Locke seemed like quite the iconic figure. He argued that the government should protect the property of man and that in exchange, man would follow civil law. Locke declared that if the government fails to fulfill its duty, then the people have the right to overthrow the government. Locke's ideas on government and individual rights were of central importance to the American Revolution. So now it's like a squatter breaks into your house, they have squatter's rights, right? The government doesn't have your back, man. So not to get too radical on unfazed, but maybe they should be overthrown, you know? Taxation without representation. Come on. Oh, funny. Funny man. Samuel Adams. Oh, with his beer. I wonder if he really had funny stature like that or if it was just the painting made him look like that. He was a tax collector. Lenient tax collector. A good man. Look at him. Thomas Jefferson. I know everyone will go crazy in the comments on him, hating on him, but he contributed a lot to the country. Crispus Attucks, one of the names I remember from history. I think the picture of the snake was better. This one's a little morbid. You know, the snake all cut up, you know, like,
yeah.
United we fall, or united we stand, you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say. You know, the thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of morbid artwork. It was a morbid time, though. Oh, look at this poor goose. They were just going crazy on a goose. What did the goose do to you? It's not a British goose. All right, so this is pretty cool. Like I said, I have to sanitize my hands very well after this. It's all the kids that touch this, but... Okay, yeah, it's got some heft to it. Hugh Hefner. All right, let's see. French. Skinny, light, weak. Continental Army. Oh, hefty. Wow. That one feels like a legit pirate one. Jonathan Harrington witnessed the first shots fired at Lexington and Concord, and he never quite recovered, poor guy. You can tell that guy saw some shit. Very traumatized.
This guy saw the Boston Massacre when he was 5 years old.
Wow. It's wild to have pictures of some of these guys. All right, no tour is complete without a look at the gift shop. I will say the shirts are lacking, but this one is one of the better ones I've seen, for sure. These seem to be popular here, these flashing digital thingies. Ben? That's not Ben, that's Kara. A is for America. A little Muppet finger puppet George Washington's and Alexander Hamilton's. Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, those are cool shirts.
Oh, I would get that. That's great. Want to get a Yorktown shirt, Alan?
Yeah.
Let's get a Yorktown shirt. I second that. I think you should definitely get a Yorktown shirt. It's great. Please don't take me in the bathroom, please. Alan and I both found shirts we like. Look how cool these are. Join or die. That's the man in the big yellow hat. Where's Curious George? Where is he? Oh man, these would have been so much fun as a kid. Like instead of the cowboys and Indians, the colonists and the English. It's pretty cool. These are period accurate teddy bears. And skunk beanie babies. Very American. A spy called James. And a lot of books. So I was very pleasantly surprised with this George Washington magnet. Look, made in USA. Super rare. All right, so the American Revolution Museum at Yorktown, great. Like one of the better museums I've been to. Compared to Jamestown, definitely, totally preferred this one. It was really cool. You like it, Alan?
I did like it.
But yeah, they had really cool stuff. They did the musket demonstration. They had a whole bunch of cool old weapons and swords and outfits and statues, and it was sick. I really enjoyed it. It was good.
It was.
Just want to say these are some of the biggest ants I've seen ever. For perspective, here's my hand. Damn, those are huge. And then here we are at the Matthews grave. Not sure who these folks were. It says, patriots, philanthropists, benefactors to man, state, and country. So I guess big benefactors to the area. Here is their grave, right by the Revolutionary War Museum, Nicholas and Mary. It's so green, man. This is the greenest place I've ever been. Moss. Kate Moss, Llewellyn Moss, Alan Moss. Welcome to historic Yorktown, Virginia. Come on in and get